and the SNB. This afternoon, the championship featuring full secondary and Kingston Secondary School. Today's officials are unofficial Alan Tooney, assistant officials Randy Conroy and Peter Bolt. Now let's meet both teams. First, the visitors, the Mille-Îles. Numero 1, Ronan Aiken. Numero 9, Dominique Blair. Numero 2, Hakim Goulamma. Numero 8, Gazelle Brave. Numero 6, Philippe Dubois. Numero 8, Morgan Sharn. Numero 14, Nicholas Dudley. Numero 1, Colin Gallardo. Numero 15, Gabriel Lasco. Numero 6, Killian the Pose over there. Numero 2, Charles Millen. Numero 6, Dominique Nanzi. Numero 6, Victor Nanzi. Numero 6, Alex Poirier. Numero 2, Henry Roy. Numero 9, Jack Shale. The head coach of the end, Louis Guinea. The assistant coaches, Omer Nemi and Jean-Francois Kismet. Now James team, Kingston Bears. Number 56, Soerja Bada. Number 54, Stuart Darby. Number 8, Randall Das. Number 18, John Ignatius Davidson. Number 34, Jack Flynn. Number 2, William Hansen. Number 15, Azmir Hussein. Number 25, Oliver Jackson. Number 65, Patrick Key. Number 16, Dante Law. Number 39, Marty Holton. Number 52, Bobby William. Number 61, Andre Reeder. Number 12, Aiden Nibala. Number 11, Jacob Nikifor. Number 58, Baraka Now. Number 37, Jacob Panetta. Number 17, Matthew Secoloto. Number 9, Justice Schiller. Number 53, Levi Stano Edwards. Number 13, Brandon Tenenhouse. Number 59, Owen Withers. And the goalkeeper, Oscar Toon Elliott. Today, before the start of the game, we'd like to, with heavy heart, remember members of our past community were tragically taken from us voting actions on Bond Lake. Riley Orr, 2018 Cinnamon graduate, was a tremendous and dedicated baseball pitcher. Caleb Bierman, a 2021 PG graduate, was an exceptional bowling soccer player. And Juliet Conte, 2019 the South Secondary School graduate, was a remarkable hockey and soccer player. They were incredible young women and missionaries. Let us honor our memory and enjoy the everyone by observing a moment of silence. very much. Captains, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join you here at Richardson Stadium on a Sunday, Wednesday afternoon for Senior Boys CASA Finals. My name is Jacob Ewing, joined alongside my color commentator and best man, Cameron Owen. Cam, how are we feeling? It's a beautiful day on the pitch and a beautiful day for a great game.
Wow, I'm just really excited to be here. It's a real big event. This is a big season for both these guys. I believe KSS is coming into this season, to this final, undefeated on the season. See if they can make that a perfect season and bring home the championship. Hopefully advance on to EOSA and then hopefully OFSA after that. Yep. I believe they might already be in there.
They might already be qualified there, as they are the best triple A team, pardon me. But on the other side, a school with under 200 kids overall. A Cinderella story. Might you say it's the Mille-Îles Coyotes. And these boys are ready to go. You can see the passion in these boys play, and they are fired up and ready to go. I'll tell you, these boys are already OFSA bound, as they are only a triple A school, a single A school, folks. Single A school here in the CASA Finals. That's just how hard these boys work, and they deserve to be here. And, well, they have 80 minutes to prove why they should be the champions, but they have a tough task to play up against a very good KSS team, as you said, Cam, undefeated and looking for vengeance, as last year they had an opportunity. They were up at halftime in the finals, couldn't hold on. They lost, and they have an opportunity to make the vengeance come through and take the winner today, but Mille-Îles is ready to go as all these boys take the field. I had the privilege of playing both these teams in the regular season, and, well, they're just so powerful. Both of them really love to control the ball, and play at their own pace. They make you try to catch up with them, right? And they play around you. And especially Mille-Îles, they have a couple boys in the midfield that really can handle that ball and just ticky-tack it around you. And especially when they get open space and they can let one rip at the net, it's top corner every single time, Cam.
Yeah, today we're going to play into a bit of the advantage here into the KSS team. They really like to play those wide possessions, really use all the space on that field, especially with this really large field that we're at Richardson. What a beautiful day for it. And looks like we're going to start off with the Mille-Îles ball here.
As they take the right side to start this game. And ladies and gentlemen, kickoff here at Richardson Stadium, and we're underway in our Senior Boys Finals, as Mille-Îles will take the first possession of the game and try to gain some ball possession, but it will go right back into the corner of KSS, and they'll just defend the body off and get the immediate goal kick here to start things off. Well, KSS, who love to play the ball, they love that ball control. They are not afraid to play it around the back and switch things up whenever they can, so we'll see what they can do here, as the goal kick will come through. And exactly what I said, they'll play it right at the back, and they'll just kick it up, and here we go. They'll try to play with this midfield. They play it up to their striker, and they'll try to get an attack going here. That's Dante Lala battling for that ball. And Mille-Îles in the corner now. That one will find its way out of bounds. We'll see which way that ball ends up going. And I believe it's going to be a Mille-Îles throw-in, so we'll have Mille-Îles with a throw-in about the halfway line. As Jack Shao steps up to take that one. Shao sends it down the line with a mega throw, gets on the head of one Mille-Îles attacker, and they'll have a 50 in the midfield here. We'll see which team comes up with this one. Trying to spread out here. Still battling for it. Shao going to find that one at the sideline. That one's going to go out of bounds. It will have another throw-in coming up just momentarily. That one's going to go the way of KSS. As Hussein will step up to take that throw-in. Hussein looking for options here. He'll just play it back. KSS playing that slow game that they love to play, and they'll switch it. Oh, and they can't get the control off the chest opportunity there, and that one's being bounced around, and KSS will find possession on this one. Going back, KSS going to slow it down here. on the side. That one's going to go out of bounds, and I believe that's going to be a throw-in for the Coyotes. This one bouncing around. The Coyotes trying to advance forward now. They will do so, but that one just gets off the mark and will go out of bounds. As Mille-Îles trying to get some early attacking going here in this finals. We'll have another throw in here on the sideline. A mega throw down the line. Gets over a couple. And I believe we're going to have a foul there. A couple shoulder action on that play there, Cam.
Yeah, you know, this KSS side, they're going to try and establish a big physical presence in this game early. You know, I do believe they have the bench for it, you know. On a day like this with the heat just blaring down on that turf, it's a hot place to be, you know. Everything just bouncing up. Heat's coming from underneath you. As looks like they're still going to keep waiting. You know, Mille-Îles trying to set up an attack, looking for that back post run. Could be a shot. Looks like it's Killian is going to step up to take this kick, see what he does here. Looks like KSS is holding the line here. And the ball goes up, and it's in the zone and right back out of the end zone for a KSS goal kick.
Yeah, Lacoza Oliveros trying to just send that one in and try to get ahead on it, just trying to cause some chaos there in the box. Unfortunately, just had a bit too much pace on it. No one is able to reach it, so we'll have a KSS goal kick, and we'll see them probably, I'm going to say, play it around the back. They are not afraid to do that. That is something I noticed when I played this team in the regular season. They are not afraid just to play it around the back. Their center backs are so good and tight-knit with the ball. And especially when they establish that triangle there in the midfield, Cam, I found that unstoppable from KSS. They'll just tick-a-tacka around you. And so it's got to be something Mille-Îles has got to look out for. Maybe they watch a little bit of tape coming into this game, hopefully. I don't know how advanced Cass is with that, but KSS now trying to play it up the line. They'll take a turn outside. I believe that's Law going to give it off to Hussein, and Hussein's just going to dribble that one out of bounds. It was going to be a throw-in here for the Coyotes. Oh, pardon me. I believe he's going to drop that. It's going to go the KSS way, potentially. It is. And Nadar is going to step up for that throw, and that's the captain there for KSS. Nadar leading them from the back. He's a solid center back that there. He's going to get a solid throw on that one as well. Attacking. KSS trying to win a 50 there. They lose it, though. They'll get possession back, though. This ball's scrambling around, and it will find its way outside the line. And we'll have another throw-in coming up in just momentarily. As these two teams still battling for early possession here, Cam. No team really seeming like the dominant one so far, but mind you, we're just over 5 minutes into this one. And now we're just going to get booted right back to the back line. We'll see if KSS can attack this here. They had an opportunity. Doss in the midfield. Going to play it right over. A bit of a mistouch there, and now you got a couple Coyotes attacking the right back. He's going to send it down. Good header here. Tips it over one. Here comes Mille-Îles trying to go on the attack. Going a great step there by the center back on KSS to deny any sort of opportunity on that one. Now it's Patrick K to take the step on that one and deny any sort of offense. We'll wait to throw in. That's Gabriel Lasco with the long throw. Chest down. And KSS just going to control this one on the back line. Oh, a bit of a scramble, though, and a bit of a turnover. Bulama in the corner now. Oh, just gets a bit ahead of himself and goes out of bounds. It will go the KSS way in the throw-in in their own corner, though, so Mille-Îles still keeping up the pressure here early on, which is very good for Mille-Îles to establish as KSS coming in as the undefeated team. Mille-Îles really wants to play this game in their own control. Here comes the Coyotes now on the attack. They're going to play it back. Lacoz Oliveros. Oh, had a player on his back and didn't know it. This ball scrambling around. We'll see who comes up with it, though, and it will be Doss in his own half. Going to take it. He's going to play it up the line. Tries to make a move around one. Can't find it. Battling for it now. That one's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see which way that goes. It's going to go the way of Mille-Îles. And it's going to be Lasco who steps up to take this throw, and he's got a very long throw, and he seems to take a lot of them. Trying to go over the back line. Doesn't, though. Doss chests it down in the midfield. Tries to go around one. Can't. Back to Doss. He'll get this ball back, and he'll just play it to the corner and keep possession. Hussein with some space, gonna play it up the line. Finds Law. Hussein tries to play a ball in the midfield. Great interception though by Mille-Îles, but they'll still have possession. KSS will have an opportunity. Try to switch it far side. In the box here, battling around. No whistle, and I believe there's gonna be a whistle called. Is in the box there. Had a very close opportunity, but I believe that was Lasco who took the tumble off the push.
Yeah, you know, this Mille-Îles team is doing a great job of protecting up that middle because they know that's really where a lot of the strength of KSS is. So if they don't really allow them to just walk up into their field and really have time to start an attack, then, you know, they might be able to neutralize this undefeated KSS side. You know, that's where they found a lot of their success throughout the season. So, you know, and looks like Mille-Îles has, in fact, watched their tape. So good job, Cass. It looks like Dante Law is in through far on the left side. See if he's going to cut it back for a cross. Just playing around with it in the corner. A little bit of tumble over there. Defender holds it and gets it out of bounds. Oh, it keeps it in. Fooled me, I guess. Battle in the midfield. Looks like center back stepped up. KSS going for the switch of the play. They have the man advantage over here. It's a cross inside the box toward Dante Law. Just skimmed over his head. You would like to not have a haircut on that one. Well, that little bit extra boost could have helped you there. Mille-Îles playing it up the field now. Long ball, rebounded back by KSS. Bouncing around there. Mille-Îles looks like they maintain possession. It's a switch ball. Strikers through with the ball. And it looks like KSS player is gone and just going to hit that forwards and out of the danger zone for an out of bounds for a Mille-Îles throw-in.
Mille-Îles in the midfield. Ooh, a light touch on that ball. Didn't get the power on. Here comes KSS on the counter. They'll say Dante Law, the UBC football commit, down the wing. Can't get there, though. And that one goes out of bounds. Yeah, Dante Law, the football player, got committed to University of British Columbia for football. And, well, the soccer team took him for his pace and his skill. And this guy is speedy out here. And there'll be definitely someone they utilize down the wing. We'll have a handball there in the midfield. And I believe that's going to go the way of Mille-Îles as they'll have a kick from their own 40-yard line. We'll see if they'll just send this ball up and try to get a counterattack going. Just under 10 minutes here. Already gone by in the first half. Both these teams still dominating. That's a far kick that's going to go right in the hands of the keeper, though. He'll say thank you very much and try to start his own team counterattack. We'll see what he decides to do with it here. He will go for the kick. Finds a man in the midfield. Great step, though, by Lasco. He'll get to it first. He's got a man on his back, though. Battling for it. Great shoulder there. Oh, and then we'll get a whistle be called. And that's going to go against, I believe. Go against Mille-Îles.
Yeah, a little bit of a push from the back there. I mean, all is fair in love and war, as they say. But, you know, the passion flared up a little bit too much there. Can't use those hands. Pushing the back. KSS possessing down the right side. Crosses in the middle towards Dante Law. Bounce off the Mille-Îles defender there. Mille-Îles gets possession on that. Playing around with it in the midfield. Good turn. Has space. Little 50-50 takeaway by the KSS defender. But he passes it right back to the Mille-Îles. KSS forming an attack here. Thwarted away by number 7, Killian. KSS up that left wing. Center back's going for a little run here. He says, I'm not done at the back. I got more skills. I got more skills to pay all these bills.
In the corner now, Hussein's going to boot that one up. Both these teams still battling here in the midfield for possession. Comes down for La Cosa Olivero. He'll try to send a through ball to his man. I believe that's Bulama who is up there. He can't get to it, though, and ends up in the keeper's hands. That's Oscar Toon Elliott with the big kick there from his own box. Now it's going to end up in the Mille-Îles end, but they'll just try to boot it up here. But KSS adding pressure. La Cosa Olivero, great ball. Finds Nunzi, and he'll take a fall, but it will be a turnover. Here comes Dawes. On the counter. Dawes tries to step inside. He'll give it off. Surrounded, though, by Mille-Îles. Trying to play a little tiki-taka doesn't work. Now KSS with some space on the far left side. Trying to cross it in. Gets a touch on it. Opportunity in the box. They score! Justice Sheeler puts it home, and the Bears are up 1-0 in just the 12th minute of this game.
Wow, what a great finish there. Good composure. Was able to put that a little bit high on the goalie. The goalie thought he was going low, and he was able to put it up right out of reach with that goalie. What a finish. What a great touch, a step away from the defender. Break, just got a little bit of space in there, and able to put that one in the back of the net to put them up 1 with about 12 minutes 30 gone in the first half.
Yeah, that's a great goal there. Sheeler just found himself all alone in that box after making a touch around one, and well, with that big of a net and that close to the goalie, that's honestly pretty much a goal every single time. And, well, a great goal there to put the Bears on the lead. They'll start to play with this lead. Oh, an opportunity there we almost saw, but Mille-Îles gets away with that one. Mille-Îles trying to put on the pressure now. Great turn by Nunzi, gets around one, has an opportunity of his own, he'll take a crack at it. Keeper goes down with that one, that's Toon Elliott with the save. He'll just send that one ball up to the goal scorer, Sheeler. Takes a head on that one, tries to go around. Sends Dante Law through, Law to add to the lead! And he's offside. I believe he's going to be called offside. He is. Mille-Îles takes a sigh of relief on that one, Cam. Inches away, though.
I mean, you can see the excitement there on Dante Law. Some would say flipping for joy, but unfortunately he got a little bit too eager there and didn't look over at the linesman who had his arm raised on that one. A little bit too eager, but, you know, he's a passionate guy, so can't fault him for that. It's a deep ball by Mille-Îles. Looks like the keeper's going to challenge that and safely into the hands. He's going to slow it down, look for a couple options. You know, he is a commanding keeper. Great way to run that back line. You know, love the communication on him. Great job. It's rebounded up to Mille-Îles up top, and they're going to keep fighting for it. Good takeaway there by KSS. Try and send that up the wing, see if they can build an attack right back to that Dante Law. See if you can maybe get a backflip for a reason this time, but what can you say?
KSS in the midfield now going to gain possession. Oh, and takes a tumble on that one. I believe it's going to be a free kick going the KSS way. It'll be Owen Withers who got the fouled on that one, and so we'll see Nidar step up, take on, plays it short. Back to Nidar on the back line. He'll look up, look for his options, sends it over to his right back. Oh, bad touch on it. Oh, a great recovery. Keeps possession. Tries to play it inside to Sheeler. Sheeler takes a touch. Tries to send one over a couple. It doesn't get it, and LaCause will step up to take that one. He also takes a tumble, but they'll play through it. Ducharme looks to cross. No options, though. They'll end up easily in the possession of KSS, and they have a turn on it. Withers in the midfield. Sends one over to Law. Finds him in the corner. Law gets around one. Has a little bit of space. Looks for a cross, tries to go around another. And a great save there by the back line of Mille-Îles to keep that from being a corner. I believe that's just going to be a sideline throw-in. So it was very close. It is going to be a corner.
Oh, no, throw.
Nope. It is going to be a throw. Yeah, I believe that was Victor Nunzi who just saved it from going out of bounds, so it is going to be a throw-in just at the side, though, and I believe it's going to be Hussein who steps up to take the throw-in. Asmir Hussein. They're going to play it back, though. That's Owen Withers on the ball. Withers going to switch it all the way, maybe a bit too far. It's going to slow down on him, and he lets it go. Mistake coming out there from the right back of KSS, so Mille-Îles get possession back. As that was Jacob Pineda who just couldn't get possession. We'll see a substitution coming into this game as making his game debut will be number 13, Federico Valencia. Slotting right into that right back position here for the Coyotes. Throwing far. Gets over everyone except for the back line. of another throw in here as the main set guy looks to be Gabriel Lasco for the throw-ins. He'll send it. Gets over a couple. Opportunity here in the box for the Coyotes. Trying to equalize. They have an opportunity! And it's just off the mark. As Colin Garleno seemed like he was all alone there, Cam.
Wow, yeah, great opportunity, you know. Moment might have been a little bit big for him, put it a bit wide, but, you know, Mille-Îles is not far off. They are able to launch these attacks, you know, fight back against, some would say, the giants of KSS. As you can even see just in this back line, they got some big bodies back there, you know, which could help a little bit in big, tough defensive situations here. Looks like KSS taking up the wing, using a bit of that pace. Mille-Îles is able to stop and intercept that and send it right back their way. They read the letter and they said, no, no, no. Return to sender. That's what they say. Don't want to have to pay for stamps on that one.
Doss on the attack. Gets stepped up on that one, but KSS still going to keep possession. They'll play it back. They're going to play it back in quickly, though. Try to find Law. That one's going to be headed, though, by Frederico. Oh, in the box, scrambling around. Keeper can't get in possession. Law will back it up to the top of the box. They'll try to keep on that. He'll play back to Hussein. Hussein in the corner. He'll still keep all possession, but he's got a couple Coyotes on his back. Still keeping it there. I think there's going to be a whistle down, and we'll see a corner come through. It's a great battle there, and the Bears seem to win that one. A corner coming up. Sparrow Edwards looks to be the one who's going to send this ball in for the Bears. He'll wait for his boys, sends it in, looks far back post, can't get a head on it as that looked to be Pranjal Das, who was there, just sent it wide. Just under 20 minutes to go through this first half, Cam. What's your thoughts? We're just halfway through.
You know, I think this is a real even game here, you know. You got, as we've said, the undefeated many times, the undefeated Kingston Secondary School against the little Mille-Îles under 200. You know, what a great story that is to see these guys in the finals. You know, they've had a rough season as everyone has, you know, 2 games a week. And, you know, they've really deserved and they've fought for every game to get to this point here. And they're not done today. They don't want to be finished. So they're going to give it their all, as we've seen already. Had some great chances. KSS on the attack there. Thwarted away by the Mille defender with possession. Setting up an attack. Sends a through ball. Maybe a little bit too much gas on that one. Back to the keeper, who puts it in his hands. Quick roll out to his left back there. Just going to bring it up. You know, these left and right backs from KSS, they've been really dynamic, which, you know, that 4 at the back really allows your outside backs to join the attack and almost outnumber them. The only issue with that is you better hope those guys have been doing their off-season cardio, you know.
Well, I hope their cardio is already up to full because, well, they're at the finals here, Cam. So they've already played at least 9 games throughout this soccer season, and well, we'll see. I believe this is gonna be the water break, which we saw come to fruition yesterday for the first time because of how hot it is. It's probably sitting around 25 degrees. Maybe it even feels a little warmer because of, well, that's just what the humidity. So, yeah, nice hot day for these boys. So we'll have a water break as these boys take a breather. And yeah, a very solid 20-minute effort by both these teams. You may be thinking Mille-Îles maybe feeling a little jittery. Maybe not, you know, I don't want to say they're the underdog being in this situation, but maybe they are coming up against a school that has been in this moment before and is known for being amazing at soccer. Like we saw them yesterday in both of the junior finals. They're here today in the senior. The only finals they didn't make was the senior girls, and they're here to win, and they win championships. And Mille-Îles, maybe a school that coming into the season, you saw maybe as a team that's going to do all right, maybe mid-table, is here in the finals. They've proved to everyone that they're a team that you can't mess with. They're a school that's here to win. And so they come in maybe feeling as a little bit of an underdog and a little jittery being in a finals. And so we'll see if the boys can, as this game goes on, I'm sure that the legs will start to go under them. You know, the pressure will go away a little bit. They'll start getting settled into this game. And once that happens, I know we're going to be in for a battle. We already are in for a battle. It's been a crazy first 20 minutes, but KSS do it looking so steady on all of their touches and, you know, playing with technique.
Yeah, you know, Mille-Îles has been great to respond to that too, you know, only allowing one. Their defense has been solid, you know, great communication back there. They got one step, they're not having too many holes. Got a little unlucky with that that step forward, was able to get through in the box, but otherwise KSS has not really had much of an attack. Yeah, I think, well, I guess they've had about 3 or 4 opportunities, but, you know, not to say that Mille-Îles hasn't, you know. See what KSS is going to be able to do here on that left wing. Looks like they got their captain out there to get that big throw, as we've seen from him earlier in the game. Throws it back, possesses in the midfield. Might be looking for the switch here. Switch to that right back. We've seen him in the possession before. That winger possesses on the wide. Goes for a little bit of a through ball to their goal scorer here. See what they can do. Brings it out to the corner. It looks like they're going to cross it into the box a little too far. They're going to be able to possess. Oh, it looks like he stumbled a little bit back over him. See if they're going to dump that into the corner. Mille-Îles able to get a good clear on that one, all the way back up to half about. Center back's going forward there. Takes a shot at it looks like. Mille-Îles able to get in front of that, block it, pass back to the goalie. Goalie's going to one-time that up, get that out of here, as he says, you know. KSS is going to possess, going to bring it to their own corner all the way back to the other side. He's going to turn on it and try and take a step and take it himself. Goes out of bounds. That's going to be a Mille-Îles ball there.
Mille-Îles now on the offensive throw. Try to get their offense going. They're already down by 1, just early on into this game. And we'll see what they can do here. They do have a couple long throwers as they'll chuck it right inside the box. Could be dangerous. 2 KSS players on that, though. Oh, and a bit of an awkward header there by the midfielder of the Coyotes. They're going to send him through. That's Law, the speedster, with an opportunity to add to the lead. It's rolling, and he butts it in. Dante Law scores. And it's a 2-0 KSS lead here. Just 21 minutes into this game. You saw the backflip he throws out after scoring that one. He's been waiting for this moment. And Cam, you really saw his speed come out on that attack.
I mean, yeah, that's, I don't know if that's just because he's been here in Richardson before for a lot of football plays, but, you know, that blistering speed really showcased there. It's going to be real interesting to see once they see that that's worked once. Will it work again? Or did he just gas himself out there? I don't, oh, he's already got the hands on the knees, but at least he scored. So I think he deserves a little bit of a breather there after that good one. What a play by Dante Law.
Beautiful goal indeed. 2-0 Bears lead now. Mille-Îles playing maybe potentially on their heels. They have a lot of time left to go here. Playing with it in the midfield now. Doss going to take that over, try to play back to his defenders, and he will. Bit of a misread there. Nunzi going to get a touch on that one. Sheeler, who opened the scoring, tries to make a pass into the infield. Doss going to find that one. He'll take a touch. Ton of turn. He's got a couple on him. He's going to play it back. Smart move. Ooh, tries to take a smart turn. That one just going to roll out of bounds. That's going to be a Mille-Îles ball. So long throw plays it up. Bouncing in the midfield. He's going to play it over one. Ooh, a great touch there. As that could have been detrimental. A couple Coyotes were ready to attack. But nonetheless, KSS has in the corner, makes a move around one. Beautiful, and they'll start an attack here. Try not to lose it, a bit of fancy footwork there. But that was Owen Withers in the corner now. Trying to play it central, look for the switch, and they'll find it. Switch it over. He'll play one to Sheeler. Sheeler at the top of the box. Takes it himself, drops it to make it 3. That one just goes out. Another dangerous opportunity for KSS as they are still looking to add to their lead, even though they're already up by 2. They're not letting off the gas pedal, and we'll see a goal kick coming up shortly for the Mille-Îles keeper. And we'll see the goal kick come through. Sends it far. Doss gonna get ahead on that one. Back into the midfield. He's got a 1 on his back though. Good battle there, he'll cross it in. That's just gonna end up in the feet of Mille-Îles, and they'll try to play it up. A great block there, as Hussein got all of that one. Oh, and a great touch around 1. Sheeler now going to play it out wide. Making a run, he'll just kick it up the sideline, and that one will go out of bounds. Sends it up the line. That's Law. In the corner, gonna play it inside. Great ball, back to Law. He's already got 1. He's looking for 2, but a great step there by Nunzi on the back line to clear that one out. It's gonna go all the way back and all the way to the other keeper, actually, and he'll pick that one up and reset here from the back. Gonna play it right back. KSS playing with this ball. They know they have the lead. They play it outside. Hussein's got all the time in the world here. He'll dance with it a little bit. Plays it over to Law. Law will keep that one in on the wing. Plays it back to Hussein, but an interception will come through. And they'll just try to fire that one out, but a great block by Hussein, but it's gonna be called a handball. And we'll see a free kick here from Mille-Îles as they try to get going, down by 2 here early on in the first half. Still lots of time left to play. But these boys gotta get going. They're up against a very good defensive team in KSS. And La Cosa Oliveros will fire that one up. Pardon me, that was not Killian. Substitution coming into this game for Mille-Îles and KSS. Be Dasa Smith subbing in, making his game debut. And on the side of the Bears, they'll be number 13, Brandon Tenhouse, coming into this game. KSS KSS will get possession. They'll play it to the corner. They're going to try to work this ball up to Tenhouse, but a great block there by La Cosa Oliveros, and that ball will go out of bounds. There'll be a Mille-Îles throw. We'll await it. He'll send it in. La Cosa Oliveros trying to get possession here, and that one will get fired all the way up. I don't know if it's going to go out of bounds. Tenhouse going to touch it back to his defensive line. Oh, a great turn there. La Cosa Oliveros battling for it, though. He'll get possession, and he'll just play it. Nowhere to go. Plays it right to the back line, and they'll fire it all the way back up. A great touch there by Nunzi. Nunzi trying to find his fellow defender with some space. Great touch round 1. Here comes Mille-Îles with some space, and that ball just a little bit too much heat on it as Smith couldn't get there. And that one will go out of bounds. And it will be another goal kick coming up momentarily for the Bears. Some quick subs coming into this game as it's just so hot to really play the whole 80 minutes. Hussein now in the corner, going to play it back inside. He's going to have to turn and just play it right back. Finds the ball back, though. Ooh, here we go. The quick pass is coming through for KSS, and they get around a couple. Potential another attack here as they'll play it down the line. Can he keep it in? They're battling for it. This ball will stay in, and the Mille-Îles will just fire it right back up. Oh, Hussein takes a step to the outside, down the wing. He's at the corner flag, tries to make a move around another, but that one will go out of bounds, and Asmir Hussein will step up for the throw-in on our far side. He'll throw it in and look for options. Cutting inside. Great play, though, to step up, and they'll just fire that one all the way back and give away possession. Not what you want to see for the Coyotes. They're still battling here, though. They really need to start working this ball, though, throughout their own team. And we'll await the throw. He'll fire it in. Lacos Oliveros will look up. And that's just a miscalculated touch by Dominique Blaise. And that will go the other way. Great step, though, by the Mille-Îles defender. And tries to play it back to him, but it's just a bit of a mistouch, and that will be a foul going against Mille-Îles. And KSS will get a free kick on our far side. And these last 10 minutes, KSS have looked very dominant here, not really giving Mille-Îles any chances, as Mille-Îles seems to be giving away a lot of their possession in the midfield. And KSS will say thank you very much, and we'll just play around with it. And so here they go. Ooh, Blaise will just fire that one right back to the keeper, though. Another example of what I just said, but I'm sure Mille-Îles will work to adjust here. This is a long game left to play. Trying to play it up the line. Looks for a run. Plays it. Will stay inside. Pardon me, I say that and I jinx it. That ball fired in. Nunzi going to try to get on that one, and will be stepped up and fired out. Roy now tries to take a touch inside. Great win, though, by Hussein. He tries to go around a couple. This ball being fired back and forth, still in the KSS possession here. Great win there by Roy. He'll just fire this ball up. Played back. Blaise now trying to win that ball. Gets into the hands of Lacos Oliveros. He'll try to play it back. He's got Hussein on his back, though, but he still has his possession. Lacos Oliveros trying to make a step inside, but it's got no option there. And KSS on the counter. KSS just playing around with this ball here. They'll try to move it up now. Great turn. Gets around a couple. And a great step there by the back line of Mille-Îles to shut that down. Blaise now on this ball. And Nidar just going to take it himself. Plays it inside. Opportunity here and loses that one. Just one too many passes there. And that one will just go out of bounds. Trying to cross it inside. It's a great save by the Mille-Îles keeper to deny that one. And the fan section going crazy. Unfortunately, we don't have the side with the fans. I believe they're on the other side here. That's going to be fired out. KSS in possession here. Nice little cut back into some open space. They'll have an opportunity at the top of the box. Will they fire one away? Still dancing with it. Can't find any shot opportunity now. They're 2 in deep. And they'll play it back. Top of the box. Cross inside. Opportunity. Gets a head on it, but just not enough power. Will end up right in the keeper's hands. And that one just going to be booted all the way to the other side.
Defender lets that one go out of bounds. Got a sub coming in here, number 34, Jack Flynn. Appears to be subbing in as a right back here. So he's getting right into the action, staring down where that ball went out. Oh, he's actually taking the throw, my bad. Maybe they subbed him in for his long throw. We shall see. Throw is backwards. KSS just a boot out of there. Playing the safe game. Bounces all the way back for a KSS handball. Player's upset about that one. Accidental handball there. You'd never like to see that. Jose Oliveira's stepping up to take the kick. Got wonder, is he going to go for the shot here? 35 yards out. That's a long kick. Goalie's setting up the wall for a 3-man wall there. KSS with 1 man up, playing this very defensively. Kicks up, and it's over. Some would call that a field goal. In other sports, in another version of football, that's a field goal. 3 points, but unluckily for him, he's playing European football today.
Yeah, I just got a little bit too much heat on it there as he was about 35 yards out. Just couldn't find his mark. So Mille-Îles now 37 minutes into this game, 3 minutes away from the half plus added. And KSS still playing with this lead. And we'll see if they'll try to kill off the rest of this half and just play safe, or if they'll keep on the gas pedal like they have so far. And they're just going to fire it up here and go for a 50 in the middle. Jose Oliveira is battling for that one. Chip around one. He'll keep possession as he slows it down. Great move. He's got some options in the middle. Blaze tries to pay it back. Get a great defensive play by the center back. Slows that one down. What a great play there to win that ball. Takes a turn by Colin. Great move. Roy now looking for his option. Plays it back to the middle. And Nadar, the center back, will step up and turn that away. Here comes the Bears. Tenhouse makes a run down the line. That one's going to go out of bounds. We'll see which way that one goes. Well, of an injury, it looks like, as a player's just down momentarily.
Well, it looks like he's back on his feet, which is good. See if he'll return to the game here. And it looks like he just needed to shake that one off. You know, in these games, you don't know if, you know, a lot more players are playing through injury here because they know this could be the last game. KSS attacking here, and he's in front of the net. KSS hits it away just before, but the KSS responds back to it, and just wide of the net there. Just right. That's a good shot on net. He was looking for those corner pockets. It's going to be a goal kick here for Mille-Îles. Taking their sweet time. Little over 30 seconds left in the first half here. We'll got to see how much we're going to have in added time here, a little bit of stoppage time. Goalie has no one short, so it looks like he will be playing it long here. Could be the last kick of the half with the wind here. Plays it right, dead center. KSS is able to get control, but Mille-Îles gets it right back. Fancy little spin move to show off there. Right back to the feet of the Mille-Îles player. trying to dance around two KSS players here. It's back and forth. Back and forth. It's a foul there against KSS here. So he's going to step up to take this kick just about the halfway line. And he's hitting it already right into the chest of the... Oh.
And that will do it for the half. The ref gives no added time. And he says, boys, we're just going to stop it right there. 2-0. Going the way of the KSS Bears. A very solid first half from them. They started off, got that early goal, kept the pressure up. At the same time, Mille-Îles also having their own offense. But towards the end of that half, Cam, I saw it very dominant going the KSS way. It was a lot of possession from them, not really letting, Mille-Îles get established. And now we see the Bears have a 2-0 lead going into the second half, and they'll also have the wind going their way, as I believe Mille-Îles had the advantage in the first half. And
yeah, you gotta really wonder how much that wind's gonna play in, because when you hit those sky balls, that wind really tends to catch it. But since we are in the Richardson Dome here, we're in a little bit of a bowl. Wind doesn't tend to get in there. It also affects the temperature a little bit. You're down there. It's a lot of stale air. It gets real hot with that rubber turf just bouncing all that heat right back through the feet and just right through everything. There's really no place to hide when you're out in the middle of that field, So we got to see how that's going to play in with this hot sun coming in here. Hoping all players sunscreened up right before the game started, Sure, when you're sweating through it, it doesn't help with that, but, elements are definitely a huge aspect of this game today, especially looking into that sun, I believe, whenever he hit that ball up a little bit too high.
And so we'll take a 5-minute halftime break for both these teams just to chill out a little bit, take a break in the sun, get some water. And Mille-Îles, they're going to have to take this 5 minutes, and they're really going to have to discuss how they're going to want to attack against this such good defensively KSS-minded team, as they've been a team that is hard to score on. So Mille-Îles are going to have to regroup, talk about how they're going to switch things up, maybe switch up the formation, get some of the really good shooting players up top, play many more attackers, maybe some more through balls down the wing. Mind you, KSS are such a fast team that those through balls might not seem to work, but Mille-Îles played against them. I know they can shoot. It's just going to have to see if they can make it happen in the big moments here. We'll have 3 more minutes of halftime before the second half of the senior boys soccer finals action. KSS 2, Mille-Îles 0. Don't go anywhere. This is your time. Take a little break, grab a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom if you need to, because you won't want to miss the final 40 minutes before we crown a champion. We'll be right back with you. And we're back for second half action here at Richardson Stadium. Mille-Îles down by 2, but they're trying to press and trying to tie it up. They have 40 minutes left to do it. And we'll see what they can make happen. They're up against the wind here, Cam. But still 40 minutes to go, still lots of time. We'll see if they can make it happen.
I mean, I got faith in this Mille-Îles team. You know, down 2-0. It's not a great spot, but it's not impossible to get back on top here. As we saw yesterday in the junior girls final there, KSS was actually down for majority of the game until I believe about the final 10 minutes where they were able to tie it up as a 3-3 and were able to clench it away in the first half overtime where they scored 1 and was able to get through the rest of it. Right now we are featuring a little bit of technical difficulty with our cameras, but we'll do our best to give you a little bit of an audio play-by-play here. It looks like Mille-Îles defender is going to get that ball, pass it up to about the 50-yard line, where KSS is be able to rebound it back towards the defensive end of Mille-Îles. It's going to be a bit of a ping-pong match here, back and forth. KSS now in possession at the halfway line, stripped away, back in the feet of KSS, dangling around at the 50-yard line, onto that left wing. Dante Law tries to turn, lets that go out of bounds. Just slipped a little bit right past him there. Throw in Mille-Îles down the line, back to the defensive line of KSS. Flick over top of the KSS defensive line, and KSS is able to return that. Mille-Îles now in possession on the right side. Hits it for a cross and goes off the back of a KSS defender off that right side for a throw-in.
All right, we're back after a couple technical difficulties. Hopefully that is the end of it. And here we go. Sheeler now on the attack for the Bears. Tries to get around a couple. That one's just going to go out of bounds. And we'll have a throw-in coming up momentarily. I believe that's going to go the way of KSS. So we'll see if they're on the attack here. They're trying to add to their tally. They're already up by 2. They'll play it short to Doss. Doss now going to try to take a turn. Oh, a fancy move. He tries a couple step overs. Tries to go around another. And he'll just shut that down in the midfield there as Toss was on a roll through a couple. And here comes a counterattack potentially. Ducharme trying to run on that one. They're going to play back to the keeper, though, and fire it right back up. Doss going to get on the end of that one. Look for some open space. Good window by Roy. Roy going to play it up to Ducharme. Who's going to be called offside. He'll have to back right back up and go back to his own end, as that'll be a free kick going the KSS way. So Doss now just playing around the back. Could be a bit of a switch in tactics here for KSS, but never mind, they'll go on the attack. Here's Law. Law trying to cut inside, but he'll lose possession. And here's a bit of space here for Mille-Îles, something that they've lacked a little bit in this game. Oh, a great move around one. Gonna play him through. Ducharme on the end of that one. He's still got a possession. Can he put it home? A great opportunity, but he can't find the back of the net. As the captain of KSS, Andre Nadar, barely put that one away. Goes out of bounds. And a phenomenal slide save on that one, Cam. We were inches away from Mille-Îles cutting this lead in half.
Yeah, what a great play by the defender to know where the attacker was wanting to go there and cut him off to start it off. Great slide right from staring that death right in the face of getting scored on. Oh, it looks like it was an offside earlier anyway then. Big kick up to the 40-yard line. Mille-Îles is able to get possession on that. See if they're going to try and launch another counterattack off that. Ooh, big block by the defender. That could have been bad if that got all the way through. Ball is bouncing into the Mille-Îles side. Good step up by the keeper to possess that. Boot goes up. Mille-Îles able to possess. Given away there in the feet of the KSS to their striker who's scored once before. Let's see if he wants it again. KSS on that right side.
Inside the box. Gonna play it back up top, cross one in, and that one's gonna go right in the hands of the keeper, and it'll slow that down. He's gonna boot that one up, try to find Lacos Oliveros on that wing there. Gonna try to save it. That one's just gonna go out of bounds though. We'll have a throw in here on the far side for the Bears. They'll fire it in. Good possession here in the midfield. They'll play it to the far side. Have a little space here for the left back. Finds Law. Law trying to make a move around one with his speed, and he does successfully. Law now trying to go around another. In the corner, trying to cut him side by himself. And a great little defensive player by Nunzi, but Law still battling for it, and it's going to have to be put out of bounds on the back. That's going to be a corner for the Bears. A great little bit of battle there for Law, and he gets his team a corner and another scoring opportunity. And we'll see what the Bears can do here. And we'll await the corner. He'll get it set up. Almost 10 minutes into this second half. Yeah, that's good there. He'll send it in. Goes far side. KSS does get a foot on it, but not good enough. And here comes Mille-Îles, potentially on a counterattack. Blaze makes a move around one, trying to keep possession. Can he hold on to it? That one will just go out of bounds, and it will be, I don't know which way it's going to go. It's going to be awarded to Mille-Îles. Throwing down the line. And that one, I believe, is going to be called against a foul going against KSS there. Going against Dominique Blaze. And so we'll have a free kick in a dangerous territory here for the Coyotes. An opportunity here for them to cut the lead in half, which you know they are in dire need of. And we hope he's okay. He'll take... Trainers will come out to examine him, ensure he's all good before we get play resumed. will await the throw. Here it is. Tries to find Sheeler. He doesn't get a touch on it. That one's going to be just sent all the way up. Battling for it now in the midfield. Pops out top to Doss. Doss takes a touch on that one, and he's going to go around a couple. Just play it safely back to his center back. And he'll find an open man in the midfield. Send it through. Sheeler, man on his back, though. He's got to look for an option. He'll play it back to safety. Great tackle there by Mille-Îles. They'll try to start a counterattack of their own. They'll try to send it through, but they play it right back to the center back. No options available. Doss now in the midfield. He's got some fancy footwork, and he makes it happen. Sheeler tries to send one through. Still with possession. Law sends it through ball to Sheeler to find his second. He does! Goal! KSS extends their lead to 3. It's Justice Sheeler with his second of the night. And their third overall. Mille-Îles have to now climb out of a hole here, Cam.
Wow, I mean, KSS has got to be happy with that, you know. You got to wonder if they're going to let off the gas at all here, you know. You got to hope that they don't, since it is how they started this game and how I hope they'll finish it, you know. They've been fighting, and that has been the key to their success here, you know. Winning a lot of 50-50s here, digging for everything, trying to create as much as possible, you know. What great ingenuity, great vision, especially by Dante Law there to, you know, pass it off to his teammate who had the better option for that run. He was able to capitalize off that. Sheeler back at it in the deep end there. Mille-Îles able to clear that out on the side for a KSS throw in. Jacob Panetta stepping up to take this throw. Let's see if he'll put this in the box. Plays it back. Mille able to put it out once again, slow it down. Ball's thrown in the corner. Hit once again off a Mille-Îles defender.
Mille-Îles really struggling for possession here. KSS all over them. And they'll try to get another throw in here. They'll try to find an open man. Gonna call that one, calm that down. And they'll keep possession. That's Colin in the midfield. Roy sends it up. Good touch here, and they'll send it back. And Doss able to get a foot on it, but it'll be fired all the way down by Nunzi, and now we'll go out of bounds. It'll be a KSS throw just here momentarily. And that's Nadar gonna slow things down. He'll send it in with some pace. Running down the line here. And that one, Justice couldn't get on the end of that one. Justice Sheeler. Now we'll go out of bounds. I believe we're gonna have, we'll see. I'm not too sure what the call is. Be a KSS ball. Potentially in the corner.
That looks like they're bringing up the heavy artillery to launch that one deep into the box here. Maybe a little bit of tactical time wasting going on, you know. A little bit of a slower jog. I like to call that the lineman shuffle to go get the ball there. KSS signaling to get deep into the box. Going to treat this as a corner. Ball goes in just about the penalty spot. Mille is able to get a head on that, clear it out to about 30-yard line or they get some pressure by KSS. Mille ball, it's a foul there. A little bit too much of that pushing. Mille steps up to take the kick on their own 35. KSS dropping a lot of guys back there. They don't want anything to get over top of their heads. Good ball to the left side on the Mille player's foot there. Good possession. Dance around with it. Into the midfield. Take a touch forward. Does a little spin, loses it there. KSS bringing it out wide on that right side there. Able to keep the ball in. Doing a lot of step overs. Ball bounces out. It's going to be a KSS ball. Ball goes backwards into the feet of the midfielder. He's able to possess, get by one man all the way back to the center back, using that possession that they really like, using all the square footage that Richardson Stadium they're in. Possessing in the middle. He has time to step up, dribbling towards the box, plays it wide. KSS passing around for the opportunity. Header on just wide of the net there. Keeper goes to get that one for a goal kick there. KSS really wanting to bounce around and just kind of, they're not needing a goal, but they sure would want one to give them a little bit of that extra cushion, a little bit of that security, you know. 3 is a nice lead, but I think 4 is better. That's what they always say. It's going to be a goal kick here. Kick is up, drops at the 50-yard line, 50-50. KSS looks like they're able to hit that, but only back to the Mille-Îles defender. Mille-Îles is going to go for the switch, and it's intercepted by the KSS defender.
Yeah, these Mille-Îles passes just seem off the mark today, not like they normally are. Normally they are on their game with their passes, but they've looked just a bit off. It could be the pace that KSS plays with and the pressure, but we'll see what they can do here. Through ball. Here comes KSS on the attack now. Gonna play it down the side. And they're just gonna slow it down here. It's played all the way back now. KSS just playing with this ball. Gets to Doss. And I'll play it to Blaze. Blaze now in the midfield. Doss will just win that ball off him. Good step, though. And Mille-Îles gets the ball back. Sheeler. Great step there by the center back to win that ball. Back and forth the possession goes between these two teams.
Are you over 50 and don't have life insurance? If yes, then until the end of this month, you could be approved for a no medical required coverage plan that protects your family for up to $50,000, starting from only $20 a month. Lock in your lowest price today. Tap the blue button under this video.
KSS trying to play a through ball. That one just off its mark, and it's going to go the way of the Mille-Îles keeper. He's going to pick that up. I believe there's going to be a water break there. We're 20 minutes through the second half. Quite a battle between these two teams, but KSS looking so dominant as we move through this game, Cam. And maybe it's as you started with. You started talking about at the beginning of the game, the sun, how hot it is for these boys, and the deep bench that KSS has.
Yeah, I mean, KSS is also doing a great job of controlling the pace, you know. That ball only moves when they want the ball to move, you know. KSS is a great team at being able to pass it around, let a lot of the ball do a lot of the work for them, you know. They're not having to run as much. Mille-Îles is really playing almost catch-up. It's been this entire second half here. KSS is really just sitting around, and they would like a goal, but they don't need one. So they are not stressing about it too much, you know. They are just trying to, you know, waste a little bit of time, keep that ball out of the feet of Mille-Îles and really not have any danger to themselves here. It'll be interesting to see what they do in these final 20 minutes, you know, if Mille-Îles is going to be able to gather the troops, as they say, and give them a good fighting chance here. Gotta wonder what that coach is saying to them, you know, trying to hype these guys up, tell them they're still in it. There's still time left in this game. There's 20 minutes, and that's a while, you know, especially in a game of soccer, especially in the KSS finals. As we've seen, you know, all it takes is one bad bounce over the defender and a fast break, and that's a goal in the back of the net, you know. And Mille-Îles, they're going to be looking for that. They're going to be scrounging for that. They need these goals. They're hungry. They didn't come to the KSS finals just to give up now. They are ready, and they are prepared for this.
No, they have looked steady. They've looked like a very solid team throughout this 60 minutes of play so far, but they just haven't had those moments of glory. They haven't been able to deliver on the big moments, and that's a huge thing, especially in the KSS finals. You got to be able to deliver in the big moments. You got to be able to put the ball in the back of the net when you get the big opportunities, and Mille-Îles just hasn't been able to do that yet. And so we'll await. It's going to be a drop ball. Looks to be right at the keeper as well. Going to wait just momentarily before we get the final 20 here underway at the KSS Finals. And we're back underway. Here we are. Goal kick from Mille-Îles. Going to be headed by Nidar. And it goes right back to the back line. That one's going to slip through, and it's going to be hit out of bounds, and that will go for a Mille-Îles throw-in. Nunzi now makes a move around a couple. He'll try to start a counterattack. Great ball there, a little in and out type of move, but it's going to be fired all the way back outside, and Sheeler, the lone man up top for KSS, going to try to get that ball. Great little blocking there to win that ball for Mille-Îles. And now we're just going to play it out of bounds as Boucher got a little bit too much on that one. And Mille-Îles just trying to find their game. They've been working so hard to try and get the golden moment, but they just haven't found it yet against such a defensive KSS team. Great win there by Nunzi in the midfield. But KSS will find the ball overall. Playing around with it. Doss gets it back, cuts inside, and that's going to be booted all the way out, right to the back line. Withers dancing around a couple. He'll play a through ball on the outside. And that's just a bit too much pace as running onto it was Jacob Nikiforuk. And he just can't find the end of that one. We'll have a throw in here for Mille-Îles, who had a much better first half than they had second. They've struggled to keep up with the pace of the game. Nunzi will bring that one down. Finds Blaze. Here we go. A bit of an attack here starting, but they play it right to the back line of KSS. And KSS will play that ball outside and try to work something up here. Playing with the ball at the line, they're just going to fire it out and get an easy possession here. Playing with it, and we'll lose it to Sheeler. Sheeler with a great win on that ball, but he gets back up and he finds it. Mille-Îles on the far side loses it once more. Sheeler finds his ball. Finds an open teammate. And that one will go out of bounds.
It's going to be a KSS ball in that deep corner there. See if they're going to try and put that in the box or play back and keep that possession, you know. Ball's in. KSS just sitting in the corner with it, going, you got to come to me. And they're going to put a cross in the box there. Bounces around on the foot of KSS player. It's able to be kicked away a little bit, cleared by Mille-Îles. All the way back into the KSS side. KSS plays it back to the keeper, who hits it all the way back up to halfway. Touched by Mille-Îles, possesses it, plays back to their defense. Takes it right. He's wide, he has time. Plays it up, their winger. Step through. Through ball and deep into the corner, will he get a cross off? It's cleared away by the KSS defender there. Out for a Mille-Îles throw in.
We'll see what Mille-Îles can do here. They do have some long throwers on this team, so we'll see who steps up to take this one. Substitution coming into this game. That's coming back onto the field will be number 19, Jack Shao. And number 58 for the KSS Bears. That will be Baraka Nayal. 15 minutes left to go here in the KSS Finals. This ball battling around. Bicycle kick potentially. As he did get contact on it, he was looking for the highlight reel, but couldn't find the back of the net, just didn't have the pace on it. Nunzi battling for it now. Mille-Îles going into a sense of desperation here. They're down by 3 and they need goals. They need them now. Slowly but surely running out of time. The throw-in down the line. Now it's going to be kicked out of bounds by KSS's back line. That was Kie who got rid of that. Stepping up for the throw on Mille-Îles will be Valencia. Valencia going to fire that one in. Try to look for Nunzi. Finds his arm on the side, though. And that one's going to be fired out. Baraka going to send him through. But it's just too much on it. And that was going to be kicked all the way outside by the back line by Bouchier. And now KSS can have a throw in from the side. Played in quickly. Finds Das. Das going to fire that one in. Bouchier going to step up, though, but it's going to go right back to Withers. Withers going to crack a shot. That one's way off to the left. But when you're up 3-0, you can try stuff like that. And the keeper will keep that ball in his hands, and we'll try to fire that one up momentarily. As Mille-Îles still held scoreless here throughout 66 minutes. And Colin Galarno coming back into this game. Away from the goal kick. He'll send it up. Look for an open man. Garlano gonna block a player off and try to make a turn, but it's just not good enough. Withers gonna grab that ball. Is gonna try to send someone through. A bit too much power on it though. That one's gonna go out of bounds, and it will be another Mille-Îles goal kick coming in momentarily. But Mille-Îles just not having the attack that they are looking for. KSS playing so solid there in the midfield and allowing no offense coming through. And they'll send the ball up. Das just gonna, pardon me, that was Hussein just gonna kick that one out of bounds, and we'll have to go through it one more time. Blaze in the midfield trying to turn. Withers is there to block him. He'll try to send something inside, and that will be a corner awarded to the KSS Bears as that one goes off the foot of Nunzi. That's Dominique Nunzi to be exact. The twin, I believe they're twin brothers out there on the field. And maybe a bit of time wasting coming through for KSS. They know they have the lead and they're looking to keep holding on to it.
Now KSS obviously in no rush here to go and get the ball. This is an important one to get out of here fast and get a counterattack on it. Ball's up. And it's right into the hands of the keeper on a good header there, solid header, but the keeper was just there to grab onto it and send it back the other direction. Big header by KSS. KSS playing it wide, trying to possess it, pass around a bit. Doing a good job of pressuring, gets a foot on it, goes backwards. KSS defender able to pop that up to their striker in the middle, who's got 2 men to beat, gets caught up. Has a shot, why not? A little bit left, a little bit too much. He wanted to place it right in the corner, but went a little too far on the outside of that. But
So we'll see a goal kick coming out once more for Mille-Îles, just not being able to break out of their own half, being stuck there for the last probably 20 minutes. And so we'll await the goal kick. He's gonna play it short. Lacause Olivere is gonna fire that one up himself. Looking for a teammate, just gonna go the other way. Withers gonna play it back and allow the defense of KSS to fire it up now. Baraka potentially all alone. A great step there by Lacause Oliveros. As he tries to win that ball, it's gonna go out of bounds. It'll be a KSS throw. Pardon me, I believe he be off. No, it's gonna be a Mille-Îles throw. As KSS thought it was theirs. Potentially maybe a bit of time wasting coming through that idea. And we'll wait the throw in. In the midfield now, trying to send a through ball. Here's an opportunity. Mille-Îles finally breaks through their own end, but Nadal just there to step up and get it out. He's been there when they need him. In the midfield now. Gonna drop it back. That one's gonna be fired out of bounds. Just a couple substitutions coming into this game. Making his game debut, number 56. Badak. They're going to play it back. Good step there by the back line of Mille-Îles. Nunzi going to take a turn. He'll have to play it back, though, as they have no offense ready to go. And they'll play that one, try to play it up the line, but it's just off the mark. That one goes out of bounds. They'll have to restart, as there'll be a KSS throw-in. Withers couldn't find it. Ducharme trying to get through one. Still has possession. And that one just a touch to the outside. Not what they wanted, and they'll send it up the line. And Mille-Îles just going to play it back here. Nunzi in the midfield. Turns. Surrounded by KSS players. Not able to make a move. And he'll get this ball back, and he'll just play it to Lacause Oliveros. To the outside, Valencia, back inside to Nunzi. Still surrounded though, he's got to make a move, tries to play it through, not good though. His brother makes a move on a couple, tries to send a through ball. Can a Mille-Îles player get on the end of that? The keeper will meet it and hold on to it and play it outside to Panetta. Jacob Panetta making his way up the field. Makes a touch inside. Turns on the Jets. Goes around a couple. Takes a tumble. And I believe we're going to see a foul coming up momentarily. Going against Mille-Îles. So we'll have a free kick around the 35-yard line here for KSS. Just taking their time. Just over 5 minutes left to go here before the end of the time. Oh, can't get in the hands of the keeper. They'll slide and pick that one up as he barely keeps that ball inside the box. And the long throw coming through. Can't get over the head of Hussein though, so he'll grab possession. 50 in the middle of the field. Valencia steps up. Tries to play a through ball. Great header, though, by Nadal to slow that down. Withers with tons of space. Plays outside. Withers still battling. Great step around Valencia. He's got a bit of space around the wing. Cuts inside. Opportunity to make it 4. Great save off the keeper. As Baraka found himself all alone. On the outside now. Got a bit of space. We'll see which way that ball goes. They'll play it back, and Mille-Îles will take possession. They're running out of time to get on the board here. They've got it. If they're going to make a move, they got to make it now. Tries to go over the back line. A great header, though, by Hussein to keep that one in. Touch in the midfield. Sparrow Edwards just going to play it outside. Back in. Takes a turn. He can't keep possession. He will, actually, pardon me. Sparrow Edwards with a crossover. Still got possession. He's got surrounded by 3 Coyotes. Takes a tumble in the box. And it's going to be a penalty awarded to KSS. Oh, pardon me. Ref's going to say it's just outside the box. It's going to be a free kick right from the top of the line pretty much. And we'll see who gets on the end of it there, Cam.
I mean, that, I don't know if it's even possible really to get a pass and play in here, but that's going to be a direct free kick on the 20-yard line. I think that's just about what every free kick merchant dreams about. You know, when they go to bed at night, they picture that top right or that top left corner and that perfect curl right around the wall. See what they're going to do here. And he shoots it right through the wall as a rocket goes in the net. What an absolute beauty of a shot there. That's number 59, Owen Withers there with that last, or maybe last, we'll see, as the time's ticking away with that 4th goal for KSS, and they have got to be feeling real good about their chances of winning now.
Withers blasted home. Another goal going the KSS way. It's now 4-0. And, well, you got to think with just pretty much 2 minutes left to go that this game is almost pretty much over. We'll see them play it out, though.
Mille-Îles with the ball in their own half, and they boot it up to try and get some form of attack going. See if they can get a goal on this almost impenetrable, as there's a shot right into the keeper's hands. Keeper real solid with that one. He's going to slow this game down, really look for an opportunity here. He's going to boot it up, get it out of the danger zone. So their lone striker there. You know, KSS not looking for more offense. And it's a big takeaway here. He's bringing it up the wing. KSS, see if he's going to be able to get a cross in here. Cross low and slow. But so Mille-Îles is able to deal with that one quite simply. And it gets passed back out to their right back. Ball goes up, taken away by KSS. Pressure on the KSS player, though. Looks like he's going to try and switch that. Right back comes up with it. Puts the ball up for it. It's a battle for the ball. KSS emerges with it, but there's just Mille-Îles players coming, and they're trying to get that ball back. They're scrounging for anything here. KSS possessing inside the middle. Calm, cool, and collected, as they say. Switch the ball. Deep left corner. He's going to keep it. He keeps the ball in bounds. Crosses it. Out of bounds for a goal kick there. Mille-Îles is going to be able to get that and try and have the last couple plays here. A little bit of offense. They need it if they want any chance here. It's looking slimmer and slimmer, their chance of winning, but it's not over until it's over, as they say. And it actually looks like they have called the game, crowning KSS the Casa Senior Boys Soccer Champions. Wow. What a performance by KSS there to pull that out of the win as a dominant win by KSS there with 4-0, being able to keep that shutout by goalie Oscar Toon Elliott there, being able to give them a clean sheet. What a performance by both teams today. KSS really just dominating it, being able to prove and cap off that undefeated season. Let's see if they're going to be able to keep that going into the offs abound. Congratulations to KSS and Mille-Îles. What an absolute story. It's a shame of the ending, but they no doubt are the number 2 team in Kingston, which is not a bad spot to be for a school with a little under 200 people to make it all the way to the KSS finals, to fight through thick and thin. What a season from these boys with nothing to hang their heads on. Just what an absolute performance to get to this last game here and to really give it your all here at Richardson Stadium. One more time for those KSS champions, Kingston Secondary School here as they line up their big old Canadian flag. Wow, what that deep royal blue. It's gonna look good in all gonna mix well with gold, as they say. What a game by both of these teams. KSS able to really dominate and show why they are the undefeated team and why they're going to stay the undefeated team. And they will go down in the record books as KSS champion for the 2024 season. What a season they've put together. They've had a lot of great players, a lot of great goals, as we saw there. Just what a performance by both sides here, Got the cameramen down there. I mean, we don't have that type of access, but maybe one day we'll get the press passes. For now, we're up here in the commenters box getting a full view. Just what a game by both these teams. And medal ceremonies will be coming up here shortly. And don't you think for a second that the KSS finals action is stopping after this, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing some senior girls KSS finals championships here between Regi and Frontenac. Battle of the Garnet, some might say,
Yeah, it's going to be a great game there, Cam. You will not want to miss it. It's right here on the KSS YouTube channel. We also have rugby about to start. You also will not want to miss that. Also on the KSS YouTube channel. Mille-Îles, phenomenal performance making it all the way here, but they weren't enough to defeat the beast. KSS, undefeated season, winning this 4-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end this a little bit early and skip the trophy celebration. Thank you so much for watching. Do not want to miss our next senior girls finals. Frontenac versus Regi. It's going to be awesome. One more time for your senior boys, KSS soccer champions, the KSS Bears. And I've been Jacob Ewing, joined us alongside by Cameron Owen all game long. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.